good day. We are the Group 2 from BSBA HRM 2B in Training and Development. Today, we are going to discuss the basics of sales secretary and the skills necessary for effective performance. But first, let's have an introduction. A training program is a process of increasing and enhancing employees' ability, knowledge, and skills by attending and participating in different types of activities designed by training. Training program plays a crucial role to both organization and employees. In today's contemporary world where knowledge meets empowerment, this training is used to design to unlock their potential and empower them to excel in their professional endeavors. One of the important skills a sales secretary should have is to have the capability to create and design their own presentation for their report with their clients, co-workers, or their boss. In our training program, we are going to introduce to the sales secretary the use of Canva and what's the advantage if you learn to use this great application. Now, let's talk about the rules and policies. There are several key policies and rules that guide the framework within which a sales secretary operates. First is the confidentiality. In all aspects of their work, sales secretaries frequently deal with confidential information, including information about customers, sales amounts, and corporate strategy. And in most cases, they are obligated to uphold the highest standards of confidentiality and comply with appropriate privacy regulations. Second is the dress code and professionalism. There are some expectations regarding the professional demeanor and appearance. Among them may be the observance of certain dress code and the maintenance of an appropriate demeanor in all interactions. Third is the expense reporting. Processes for submitting and recording expenses connected to sales activity. It's possible that this will contain instructions for reimbursement and paperwork presented in Canva format. Now, let's talk about the fundamentals of a sales secretary. The role of a sales secretary involves various responsibilities. First is the managing accounts receivable for client billing, which is handling financial aspects related to client transactions. Second is work schedule management, which is organizing calendars and scheduling appointments efficiently. Third is proficiency in software, which is utilizing software tools such as Word and online marketing platforms, especially Canva. Fourth is marketing assistance, contributing to online business promotion and managing social media platforms. And fifth, administrative support that providing clerical duties and supporting the sales team. Let us now determine what is Canva. Canva is an application wherein an individual has a chance to create and design a stunning and pleasant presentations without the need for any experience. This platform offers features and tools such as graphics, images, videos, and others that allow anyone to have an easier editing journey on their own. In using Canva, the individual has the chance to use thousands of templates that are already pre-designed. This allows anyone to choose any template that suits their taste and have the chance to edit anything to the template to make it more eye-catching and attractive. Allow me to enumerate the basic features of Canva. First is the template. Canva has a lot of attractive and interesting templates wherein an individual has the chance to use and edit them to their liking. Canva has a template that is applicable to what an individual is an interest to design, such as invitations, infographics, flyers, and etc. The individual has the chance to venture to any templates that they find fascinating or intriguing and customize them themselves. Second feature that Canva has is the images. Canva also has features wherein the individual is allowed to add any kind of images to the template you are currently working on. The platform allows the individual to add any kind of free and premium images to their edits to make it more pleasant and enjoyable editing experience. Third is design tools. Using Canva would help to improve the presentation of the sales secretary. It is because this platform enables people to design their own templates. The example of these are first the photo editing tools. This is where an individual can adjust the brightness of the photo, apply any filter, contrast, etc. This allows them to have the choice of whether to highlight the photo in the template or make it not too much noticeable. Background remover. This is very essential design an application should have because this makes it easier to create and edit and it is not time consuming. Canva allows the individual to remove the background of any images the individual wants. This helps to remove any distractions unrelated to any work scenarios in the back. Animation tools. This makes the presentation very pleasant and eye-catching to the audience because this feature allows the individual to make any presentation to be animated. The text and elements in the presentation can move, which greatly enhances the presentation of the sales secretary. Another feature is the text. The Canva design platform enables everyone to customize their text. The individual has the chance to choose the appropriate font they want for their presentation, the font, number, colors, and whether to highlight the text or make it as small as possible. This grants the individual to craft a presentation that will surely make a message as clear as possible. Another feature is the drag and drop interface. There are chances that you want to remove any kind of graphics or elements in your templates. Canva enables anyone to remove any graphics in the templates and it allows you to add any graphics you want that are available on their platform. The individual can move the graphics or elements to where they want. They can also resize it or arrange the elements on their own. Another feature is save. This is after you are satisfied with the edit of your presentation. The most important thing is to save it. Canva allowed anyone to save or download their presentation, pictures, etc. on their own device. This means that you can see or use your presentation, images, or anything whether you are online or offline.
Fundamentals of design. It is important to design your presentation that is remarkable, pleasing, and captivating. However, it is also necessary that the individual highlight the message that they want to communicate with the audience. The design principle of Canva are contrast and color. In creating an aesthetically pleasant presentation, it is important to make note that the usage of color is significant. So this ensures that the color the individual chooses can evoke any emotions they want to deliver to their listeners. The use of contrast and assigning applicable colors to their text enhances the readability of their presentation. Font and typography. Choosing an appropriate font is essential to ensure that the presentation is presentable, formal, and readable to the audience. Choosing a font is also an important factor because this has an effect on the visual appeal and effective communication to the target audience. Visuals ensures that the images, videos, graphics, or any elements are suited and complement the overall edit template of your presentation. So this is important as this affect the theme and message you want to deliver to the public. Design process. Research. Before crafting your own presentation, it is important to take note to do some research to be able to choose and decide what are important things to do while you're editing and things to avoid while you're editing. So this guides the individual to make a very pleasant and informative presentation. Edit. Goal. Before editing, think and decide about your goal. Is your goal to make it eye-catching to the audience while ensuring that they are listening to you when you define your goal? So this make it easier to design and edit because you already know what you want and develop. Brainstorm and explore. When you're editing, the individual has the right to brainstorm and explore the platform to search for any elements or graphics they want to add to further enhance their presentation. This can help to make the presentation complement the message you wanted to convey to the people. Improve your visual presentation through elements, images. To make the presentation edit more powerful, you can attach any images you want to highlight your messages or craft a pleasant presentation design. Chart and graphs. This is very applicable to the work of the sales secretary as they need to use charts and graphs to present data to further make it understandable to the audience in their presentation. This allows the data or the message of the content to be delivered to the audience. Enhancing the presentation using various Canva interactive elements. The platform named Canva offers different interactive elements available for the public to utilize and crafted to their own desires. Attaching interactive elements to the presentation boosts the overall appearance of the presentation, and this can leave memorable memories for the audience. These are the following interactive elements available in Canva. GIF. Integrating GIF into the presentation helps to capture the attention of the audience because if it's designed and it is moving. Ensure that the GIF can attract the public attention while also observing that they should distract the overall message of the presentation. Link. The audience might want to gather additional information from your presentation, or the presenter might want to say information but doesn't have enough time to do so. It is very convenient for Canva to allow their users to attach links to their presentation. This permits or empowers the audience or anyone to view additional information that is not included in the report. They're able to know new knowledge that they want to own their own time and initiative. Charts and graphs. There are circumstances in which an individual needs to use charts and graphs for better delivery of their information to the presentation, especially if the information possesses numbers. How to integrate visuals into presentation? Integrating visuals into the presentation is necessary for an enhanced understanding, better engagement with the audience, and making the presentation impactful. To integrate it into your presentation, it is important to take note of the following. Choosing the right visuals. Select and choose visuals that are related to the topic of your choice. Avoid attaching any unrelated images or videos that can distract the audience from the focusing on the content of the presentation. Furthermore, the quality of the attached images, videos, JF, etc. should be high quality. Low quality pictures might destroy the design of the presentation and might hinder from gathering your audience attention. Effective placement. It is necessary to balance your overall presentation. This includes placing the text in the right or appropriate order and aligning your text to the edit while ensuring that the readability of your audiences. It is also helpful to highlight text that you want to gather the most attention. This helps the listeners to know the main point, the purpose of your presentation, and the message you wanted them to understand. The utilization of Canva features. After knowing the different Canva basic features, it is important to utilize them in a way that can captivate your audience and make them listen and look at your presentation. There are features of Canva such as graphics, images, videos, etc. that will further enhance the attractiveness of the edit, and this also help to make your audience pay attention to you. Tailoring presentation to client and stakeholders' preference. Adopting a presentation that suits the preference and taste of the audience boosts understanding and engagement. The information becomes more relatable and easier to connect with when it is presented in a way that appeals to the audience. Skills necessary to construct and design visually appealing Canva presentation. Typography, an understanding of a variety of fonts, and the ability to choose the most suitable ones for a number of applications respectively. Reading comprehension and artistic attractiveness can be improved by understanding of font, matching, and accuracy. Layout design, ability to arrange text, photos, and other items in a slide in such a way that they have the greatest possible visual effect. For the purpose of creating a balanced layout, knowledge of layout system and alignment concepts is required. Attention to detail, distinctive attention to detail which regard to the spacing, alignment, and overall visual perfection of the work, making certain that each component adds to the overall appeal without developing any disruption to the overall design. Knowledge of Canva tools. Canva users should be familiar with the features and tools that are accessible for use in the creation of presentations. Having the ability to navigate Canva's interface effectively and make use of its function as necessary. These skills and foundational aspects collectively contribute to the effective performance of a sales secretary, enabling them to successfully create and design a Canva presentation for the organization. After this lesson, you as the trainee are expected to answer this post-test and create your own presentation by customizing the template with your own content. Once you've concluded this task, we want to express our appreciation for your dedication and effort throughout this training program. We are giving you a certificate which symbolizes your dedication, hard work, and the knowledge you've gained.